Alright, so what's up? This is Jettspeed. Welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 1. We're not done with this series. Just because we finished the adventure doesn't mean we're done with the game. Because we have all these mini-games, we have the puzzles, we have survival. My goal is to get every single achievement in this game. I've never 100%ed PvZ1 ever. So I still have to do all of the adventure, I still have to get all the achievements. The achievements in this version, it's not as bad as some of the other ones. Gotta replant, grow the tree of wisdom. That's gonna be a challenge. This one is just play co-op. I have a second controller, I could just kind of hook that up, do it that way. It's a comfy blanket, okay. This is my trademark. I'm gonna probably do this on 1-1, Adventure 2. Honestly, there aren't really that many achievements. And then we'll probably do this on 1-2, but that's not until later. Versus mode, I could kind of just cheese myself. This is the real challenge for PvZ1 on console. 40 survival endless waves. I believe in Game of the Year edition, it's only 20. Or is that the mobile version? Either way, 40 waves is kind of nuts. But today we're going to worry about the minigames. I kind of want to do some of these. So let's start with Zombotany. That's always a classic. I always love Zombotany. If you don't run walls in Zombotany, you're an idiot. Just plain and simple, you're kind of dumb. Snow pea is probably one of the best plants you could be running in Zombotany, just because of the way snow pea works. And honestly, we don't even need anything that crazy. This is just Zombotany, so don't sweat it. Oh, I still have room for one more. Jalapeno, sure. Sorry. Again, run walls, you'll thank yourself later. I love playing this game. I just got finished recording a pointless rant video, so I don't know which one of these videos you'll see first. Hopefully it's the pointless rant video, because that rant actually did have a point, and it was about something pretty important to me. But that's neither here nor there. We're playing PvZ1, so let's talk about Zombotany. Zombotany is obviously the first minigame, and you unlock it before you beat the game. So obviously it can't be that hard. That'd be pretty unfair. Is it in the same lane? Yes, it is. Great. So I'm just gonna squash this guy. It's probably the best thing that could have happened. Again, run walls. For the love of God, please run walls. You're kind of just hurting yourself if you don't. I don't know what else to tell you. Honestly, apart from walls, just run whatever you want. It takes 10 shots to kill any plant, I think. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16, that's oddly specific. I would try and math that, but honestly, I don't really think it's worth it. Snow pea is a terrible counter to these guys, because really? Okay, so being slowed down does not slow down their fire rate. That's really weird. I don't know how much I agree with that. I never knew that. I thought using snow pea also slows down their fire rate. I'm used to reflourished Zombotanies at this point, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I'm used to fighting the Zombotanies in reflourished, where stalling them actually does slow down their fire rate. The fact that it doesn't in PvZ1 is something that I never knew. That's so weird. I genuinely didn't know that. So does that mean they really are two completely separate entities? How does that even work? That's so weird. That's really weird. I can't get over that. I can't believe I didn't know that. Then again, it's not really something they would tell you. That's interesting. Honestly, I think we'll just do the first 3 minigames in this video. It doesn't really have to be anything crazy. I don't really want to be here forever. But then again, these videos do take forever. I want to get back to playing Angry Birds Trilogy, but my 360 controller is kind of messed up. The 360 still works, it's just the controller wired. It's a wired controller. No, it's a wireless controller, but the battery needs to be charged with the wire. And the wire is broken. So I need to find a new wire. Thankfully, the wires aren't too expensive. But playing the original levels and single levels is going to be a challenge. That was misinput. Again, that's neither here nor there, though, because I have a ton of other levels to do for single levels. Check out single levels. I'm going to be re-uploading. I re-upload every level from PvZ1 that I do on this channel to that channel, alongside a bunch more stuff from games like Angry Birds, from LEGO games. So if you're interested, and you want some chill, no commentary gameplay in the background, go check it out. If you want to use any footage from single levels for your channel, go right ahead. I mean, credit would be nice. I really don't mind. Hell, you could use gameplay from this channel, too, if you really want to. But my ugly face is in it, so you're doing that to yourself. Oh, cool. Zen Garden plant. I don't have walnut first aid. Could've sworn I did. Okay, well in any case, let's start worrying about increasing our DPS, because, I mean, mostly our walls are fine. Obviously, general wear and tear of having a shitload of peas flying at it that's gonna do some damage, but, again, nothing that I can't handle. You should see some of the crazy levels I've played. Like, crazy difficulty. I'm gonna go do more of that. Go check those out. Those are on this channel. Levels like Time Distortion. A lot more levels I'm gonna do at some point. I'm gonna do way more older custom levels. The old custom levels from like 10 years ago are so much harder. It's ridiculous. I could yap about that forever. Actually, that sounds like a really good video idea. Just like talking about the history of PvZ2 modding and custom levels. That dates back to like 2016. That'd be something really interesting to talk about, actually. That's an idea. God, I'm realizing this now. I don't talk in circles when I'm talking about shit in videos like these, where nothing I say is really that important. But when I make an actual pointless rant video, I'm talking in circles. Another Zen Garden plant? Today's my lucky day, it really is. And there we go. First trophies, botany completed. Sorry, my nose is itchy. I'm not picking my nose, I promise. Walnut bowling, we'll do Slot Machine, and then we'll save Heavy Weapon for the next episode. I think. Yeah. Believe it or not, the strategy for Walnut bowling, in my personal opinion, is just waiting a minute and just letting your conveyor fill up with walnuts before you actually send any down. Obviously you'll run out eventually, but for now. So how you guys doing? Yeah, you get some use out of it. Yeah. Yeah, it gets a lot harder. Walnut bowling too. Yeah, that's kind of slow, but you know. This is lemonade, not piss, by the way. Okay, well, you wasted your jump. No. Misinput. Yeah, it's kind of a waste of a nut. You know what? I'm just gonna go nuts now. At this point, it's going a little too slow for my liking. Maybe waiting wasn't such a good idea. I forget how slow PvZ1 is. I'm kind of wasting time here. I'm slouching way too much. I want to record more Pokemon Sun. Pokemon Sun? Pokemon Sword. I hope you want to do more of that. I actually like that series. Not many people actually watch it, but, you know. I don't really do shit because I get a lot of views for it. Except the shorts, which I also need to make more of. That's what gets me views. He's doing the rare death animation. I wonder what the chance of that is. What? That missed? Okay. Give me a sec. Wait for it. Whoosh. Keys are exploding out right about now. Yeah, sometimes I feel like the zombie density does end up getting a bit too high. And later on in the level, the conveyor just ends up being a bit too slow. But, you know. What are you gonna do? So then you just kind of end up waiting and waiting. I feel like late game in Walnut Bowling, you kind of just want to wait until zombies actually get behind the line, so enough zombies spawn that you can actually take out more than just with enough luck, of course, which I don't really have much of. I could have sworn Walnut Speed was also RNG, at least to a degree. To a degree it is, I believe. I'm gonna lose a mower. Wow. I actually lost a lawnmower. I might lose another one. Okay. Again, it's just the The conveyor just gets so slow. Honestly, I can't even blame that on myself. That I can blame on myself. Thanks for being nice to me. Yeah, the fact that I didn't beat this moralist is gonna bug me for a while. A long while. But, and what are you gonna do about it? Come on, you couldn't go the other way. Go up. Please go up. Come on. I don't explode it. No. Bro, stop going down. It's. I know it's a 1 in 2 chance, but like, seriously. This isn't even my fault. I can't even blame that on myself. It's just the way walnut bowling is. You can't even call me bad. Am I gonna try and beat this moreless? No, because you don't have to. Am I bad? No, I've been playing this game for well over half my life. If I lose any mower, it's not my fault. Usually. And when it is, I have the balls to admit it. But the zombie density should not be this high for walnut bowling. Especially when you get a walnut like every 5 seconds. Which sounds like a pretty short amount of time until you realize it's a long while. I could just sack the worst, couldn't I? What am I supposed to do about this? Like, genuinely. I had to sack 4 of my 5 lawnmowers. Can you believe that? That's not my fault. Well, slot machine. I never loved slot machine, if I'm gonna be honest. Again, it's a complete RNG minigame, which isn't a bad thing. But then you wind up getting either too many snow peas, too many sunflowers, too many walnuts, not enough pea shooters. Thank God sun falls from the sky, because you probably wouldn't be able to get much sun otherwise, unless that happens. Okay. 1, 2, 3. We have a pea shooter in every lane. I'm just gonna mash this. That's probably the most efficient way to go about this. Just try and maximize. The amount of bang I get for my buck. Or the amount of spins I get for a given time frame. Yeah, I'm gonna be greedy. I'm gonna put the walnuts all the way up front. I don't know. I think that just makes sense. Because then I could have even more room for pea shooters. I don't really have that much room right now. I'm getting a good amount of sun, just not a lot to use it on. Actually, I mean, I'm not getting a lot of plants to keep myself safe. I think a first flag might be incoming. Yeah. I'm not stupid, I called it. Let me a bone here. Sunflowers, this is good. Some more pea shooters would be nice. Because I have a good amount of room for that. I'm saving, yes! I'm saving these two columns just for sunflowers. If I ever get any more, I don't know where I'm going to put them. Because the zombie density is only going to get higher. This is good. I mean, thankfully, there's not an achievement for getting the diamonds, I don't think. There is in the Game of the Year edition, I think. But thankfully, this isn't the Game of the Year edition, so I won't be here all day doing that. Thank God. Instead, I'll be here for hours playing Survival Endless. God, I don't know if I want to record that ever. That's gonna take some next level procrastination, but I do that a lot anyway. You know what? I think we might just put down more sunflowers if I ever get any. Because then I can just kind of hold out and let it produce some for me. I'm spending more sun getting nothing from this slot machine than I am from the sunflowers that I get. I don't know how to... what I mean is, I'm spending more sun spinning the machine, it feels like, at a faster rate than I'm getting sun. Obviously, that's not true, because, I don't know, it's going up pretty fast. Sure. No, honestly, I think we should be okay. Especially given how often I'm getting the bonus sun. That's not bad at all. But getting a triple diamond is... I forgot what the chance in that is. I don't know what the chance of that happening actually is. All I know is that it isn't fantastic. So, yeah. Any extra snow peas I get, I'm just gonna throw in the front like that. Because they're effectively useless. We already have the snow pea in the back. Like this entire column of snow peas in the back here, so I don't really have much of a need for these. It's like once you have one snow pea in each column, each lane, you don't really need one anywhere else. That's just the way stallers work in general, I feel like. Okay, that works for me. Well, oh god, invisible. Yeah, we can save that for next episode too. Yeah, pretty short episode. I only played 3 levels, but that took a hot minute. But yeah, that's gonna do it for the for this episode of PvZ1. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, let me know. Tell me what are the games you want me to play. Let me know what else you want me to do in PvZ1. Next episode we'll probably tackle more of the minigames. And yeah, see you next one. Adios.